All right, we're here at the Warped Tour in Virginia Beach, and I'm here with the Wonder Years, and I'll have him introduce himself, and then we'll be ready to go.
Sure. Hi, my name is Dan. I sing in the Wonder Years.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much again. I appreciate you taking the time. How many Warped Tours have you guys done?
Full Warped Tours?
Yeah, two full ones. And then how many partial ones?
We did one date of one show or one tour in 2007.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, what has been the most memorable moment on this Warped Tour for you guys?
Our tour manager, John, is really into pro wrestling, and so is Anto from the Swellers. And so the two of them had this incredible wrestling match that Fuse filmed. And we cut promos on stage, and then it was in Ventura, and they fought all the way down to the beach, and it ended in the ocean. It was great.
Oh, wow. that is memorable.
It was cool.
Well, what band have you guys enjoyed watching on this tour?
I really love Allison Weiss. I really love Let Live. I really love Wallpaper. And then, of course, all of our homies, Citizen, Real Friends, Handguns, Mano, Story So Far, Motion City, etc., etc.
Yeah.
List goes on, yeah.
If Kevin Lyman came over to you and said, okay, next Warped Tour, who do you want to bring along with you?
Yeah, he actually did that, in a sense. I also am a booking agent.
I didn't realize that.
So, Kevin and I had a meeting last October, and that's why Allison Weiss and Mixtapes are on the tour. Well, Mixtapes joined shortly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So that's a real life question.
Yeah, that's a real life answer. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
I went
awesome.
out to the offices, the Porfini offices, and we talked about it, and that's what happened.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's for everybody else. This is a hypothetical question. For you, it's real.
Yeah. Next year, let's hope it's last call.
Where in one word would describe your band?
Band.
Just band.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we are.
Yeah.
I thought that's the most accurate description of. I mean, it's 6 people, but band.
Yeah.
Band.
Now, if you had to pick one song that would kind of embody Warped Tour, what one song would you pick?
That would embody Warped Tour?
Yeah.
God, it'd have to be like a NoFX song, right? That's how that works.
I would think so. Yeah.
Or you know what? Maybe not. Maybe something like totally, maybe On the Road Again or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like that Bright Eyes song, another traveling song. Although that's kind of the opposite of Warped Tour. Any of those, any and all.
Which Warped Tour fashion trend, and there are so many trends, good and bad, whatever, is there one when you look out in the crowd and you're like, oh, I wish people would stop wearing
Yeah, absolutely. I wish that people would stop wearing shirts that said bitch on them. I wish they would stop wearing shirts that said slut on them. I wish they would stop wearing any sexist shirts, any racist shirts, any homophobic shirts. That when we try to talk about that as often as we can.
Right. And that's been a common answer actually today. I mean, everybody, because I've been asking everybody the same questions, and that has been a common answer to this question.
Yeah, I mean, some people are like, I hate when shirts say fuck on them. I don't really give a shit. You curse all you fucking want to curse, but there's no need to use any kind of misogynist lingo or anything to that effect. And you see a lot of that, and it's. You don't see a whole lot of. You see zero racism, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
And you see less and less homophobia every year, which is really fantastic. But you still see a lot of misogyny and a lot of sexism, and that's something that I would really like to go away from this community.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
6.
6. Which band on this year's Warped Tour is the most accident prone?
Us, maybe. So far, you watch The Simpsons?
Oh, yeah.
You know Sideshow Bob stepping on the rake?
Oh, and then the rake comes up again? Yeah.
I did that to a mic stand on the second day. Black guy, cut my lip open really bad, was spitting out blood on the stage.
Oh, jeez.
When you cut your lip, it turns ulcerous, it's white.
Yeah.
The worst that's ever been. And then a couple of days later, I was jumping up and down the subs in front of the stage, fell between them, bruised my tailbone, I still can't sit down.
Oh,
huge bruise on my leg, hematoma. Also now it's turned into a rash of sorts because of how bad the bruising was.
Oh my goodness.
Literally the worst bruise I've ever had in my life. Very painful. Our guitar tech got such bad sunburn that Min had to come over. Min sees us every day. The tour medic had to come over and actually pop the blisters. There was huge blisters all over his shoulders. Our drummer just did something running to his foot where the bone came above the muscle and tested the shiatsu massager to push the bones back into the muscle. Our guitar player got strep throat. Just constant cuts all over my hand. They're starting to go away now. I'm sure I'll do it again. I have another cut inside my lip from hitting myself with the mic yesterday. And we're nowhere. You watch The Chariot or Let Live, and you're like, how are those guys alive?
Right.
If I'm this injured.
Right, exactly. Wow, yeah. Well, you definitely earned the most accident-prone based on all of that.
We're just
Holy
idiots.
Smokes. But you're enjoying yourselves. You're having fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. tweaked my neck too. We're old men. It's over for us, man. Put it to bed.
Once we go over 30, it's all.
I turned 27 in January, and it felt like I was turning 56. That was the end of it for me.
Well, then I'm really old then compared to you.
We just did a signing. Kids were coming up, and it was like me and the guy from Memphis Mayfire, the guy from Somerset, and Andy from Blackvale. And it's mostly Blackvale Brides fans. We just did our own signing, like literally 40 minutes before that. So all of our fans came to that one.
Yeah.
They had to meet the whole band.
Nice.
And it's all these kids in Blackvale Bride shirts, and instead of like, yeah, fucking rock on, punk rock, I'm like, drink lots of water, make sure you use sunscreen, seriously stay hydrated, find shade. Like, that's what I was doing.
Put on a hat.
Yeah.
It's hot. Yeah.
No, they call me Grandpa Campbell. I'm in bed by 10. That's it for me.
What are your plans after Warped is over? What are you guys doing?
Japan.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're in Japan for our first time. Very excited.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. Are you doing festival or multiple
No, just
days?
headline shows. We're there for like 8 days, and we do like 6 shows. It's gonna be cool.
Who's playing with you guys?
Thus far, just us, and then locals.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
I'm very excited.
Message for the Wonder Years fans. What do you want to tell the fans?
Just be kind to one another. Stay safe. Drink lots of water if you're coming to Warped Tour. Wear sunscreen if you're coming to Warped Tour. I'm not a cop, but like it's not a great idea to do drugs and then come here.
Right.
Because it's really, really hot.
Yeah.
Like it's not a joke how hot it is.
Yeah, you need to be of your right mind. I mean.
Yeah, and a lot of those will raise your core temperature, and you don't want that. You gotta stay as cool as you possibly can.
No, you're right.
If you bring like a canteen or anything, they'll fill it up for free. Free water.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, there's no reason not to be hydrated nowadays at Warped Tour.
Perfect.